This will cut through the brush. Blades are like on a real bush hog. Craftsman riding lawnmower that I got for free, that I modified into a mini bush hog. A couple things you have to do. This one has plenty of power. The engine's good. I did have to clean the carburetor out. But it's going to need more traction and more ground clearance. Those are something that you definitely have to do. I put cleated tires on the back, and then I put 50 pounds of weight on the back end, cantilevered out at the back end to give it more traction in the back and kind of lighten up the front end so it'll ride over obstacles. I modified the mower deck by raising it up a bunch. It has to be raised up quite a bit. The bars that supported it before, I drilled some holes in the frame and pulled it up in the front so that the front end of the mower deck will go over top of branches and brush. You could get more ground clearance by putting bigger diameter tires on it, which would probably be a lot easier than raising the deck, but I didn't want to spend the money, so I just raised up the mower deck, so it's probably about 2 inches higher than it was originally. And the extra weight on the back end, also slide the seat back so you get more weight on the back end. But that's what you have to do to make it drivable. So here's the business end of this mini bush hog. Under the mower deck, blades are like on a real bush hog. Got a couple of 10-inch steel discs off eBay. They're 1/4 of an inch thick. Drilled a hole through the middle. Did not put the star pattern in there, but just drilled the hole through the middle and to bolt it on tightly. The blades are kind of a tough one. The blades on this one are fabricated from an old used blade. I utilize this hole here because these things are real hard and hard to drill through. Then I cut it up with an abrasive wheel, cut it off here, cut the excess off here, ground the edge on it, and make sure you use some real good grade 8 bolts to hold it on there. So this spins around like a regular bush hog, and so when it hits something, these sling back rather than impacting the blade and bending the blade and or breaking part of the bearing assembly. I've got to repair this one over here. The blades did break off. So whenever you're using this, make sure nobody is around you because it can sling these things pretty good. You don't run at a very fast speed. Keep the speed down so that if those things do break, they don't sling too far. And you don't need much speed. I drilled the nuts for cotter pins so they wouldn't come through. But the blades are the issue. You can go to somewhere like Agri Supply or something like that and get some of the rotary mower blades for cutting hay. They have those in all different sizes, and those would be better than what I've got.